Hey guys, it's John here, and today we are going to be reviewing Brad's 2009 Cobalt SS Turbo, which is a phenomenal car. I'm really excited. It's such an opportunity to be driving this car. It's something I've wanted to do for quite some time now, and the time's here. I'm excited. I know Brad is too.
Very much.
And let's get this review done.
Let's go for a ride.
But I will not give you a reason to destroy me more and more again and again.
That was really cool.
Want a car that'll wipe the smirk off any American muscle car owner's face whilst retaining the utmost respect throughout the car community? If you don't mind combating torque steer and massive amounts of haters all at the same time, then look no further. You have found the perfect car. The 2009 Cobalt SS is one of my most favorite front-wheel drive turbo cars around. This car may have been ahead of its time in terms of features and implementations made during production. In stock form, it had a boost gauge mounted to the side pillar. Hell, if you were to hit traction control 2 times, it would go to secret menu, which would then enable launch control. The stock exhaust in this car is absolutely superb. If I had to make a very large list of some of the best stock exhaust sounds on stock vehicles, the 2009 Cobalt SS would have to take the cake, if not the wedding. And that's saying a lot, especially for a stock exhaust system on a stock vehicle. The 2009 Cobalt SS is very far from what I would consider being heavy. In stock form, it puts down 260 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. Now, with a GM performance tune and an F35 limited slip differential, it puts down 280 horsepower and 280 torque to the fly, which is more than enough, especially for a car that weighs just as much as a sandrail. Brad's car is definitely not sloth status. Boosting in at around 25 PSI on the stock KO4 Turbo, this thing hauls ass. He's putting down about 340 to the front wheels, which is more than enough, especially for a car that weighs 2,900 pounds. And just to know that the stock KO4 Turbo can handle that much boost, redonkulous. How do you like this car so far? Like, you've had it for 3 years. You know, you definitely drive it day in, day out. You take it places, you take your girlfriend places, you know, it's reliable, it's fuel efficient, I think, I hope.
Oh yeah, no, she's still pushing about 32 miles a gallon on the highway. Maybe a little bit less, maybe somewhere between between 28, 32 in the highway, 26, 28 city. You know, and being close to 340 or at 340, I mean, G hauls and gets about 400 and some odd miles per tank.
That's ridiculous. My car, like maximum, I get maybe 250. If I'm not like feathering the gas, I'm burning through fuel.
Yeah, with that 5.0 V8 you got in there.
So this car has 130,000 miles on it. When did you decide to pull the trigger on the ZZP performance parts and the engine? I think you have a hot side intake, and then you have, what do you have done to this?
It's a full 3-inch engine air intake that goes from the one side of the turbo, filters down in the wheel well, and it's also connected with the engine hot side charge pipe, goes from the intercooler to that. the intercooler is a modern performance, much bigger intercooler with a condenser bar delete. Does help a lot. Also has a stage 3 clutch masters on it with the Fidanza aluminum lightweight flywheel, which surprisingly it's held up pretty well. I mean, what do you think driving it so far?
I think this thing drives absolutely wonderfully, you know. Although the clutch is a little hard and you gotta work it sometimes, you know, because right now it's a stage 3 clutch and I'm having a little bit of an issue driving it. Brad can testify, but you know, I think it drives absolutely wonderful otherwise. You know, it's definitely something new for me, but even though it's new, it's kind of that good kind of new. It's like, ooh, that's actually interesting, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. The one thing that kind of does think about the stage 3 clutch though with this car, if any stage clutch you get for the Cobalt SS, if you were to not get what's known as the adjustable clutch rod, ZZ Performance does have this part. Getting it into gear is a nightmare. I actually had that problem for quite a while because I was kind of short on cash, so I said, go ahead, slap the stage 3 in, and getting into gear, you barely could even rev match it.
Now, what are your future plans for this car? What do you want to do with it?
She's still got a lot of ways to go. I mean, I'm going to be starting with engine internals hopefully soon, stage 2 cam shafts hopefully. Going to go, once I hit the 380 horsepower mark, I'm going to be hitting, maybe getting the new valve springs, titanium retainers to go along with that. Go with the bigger bolt-on Borg Warner 7163 turbo from ZZ Performance. Wow. And hopefully she'll be dyno tuning. By the time I'm done, I'm hopefully maybe looking about maybe 4 to 450 at the wheels.
Wow, and you're going to be built, so you'll be able to handle that no problem.
Yes,
wow.
The other thing you do have to consider with these cars is the transmission. The F35 transmission is a Saab transmission, you have to keep in mind. So of course, it's not really the greatest to build, but when it comes with the limited slip differential, it does hold up a little bit better. ZZP, however, does have an F40 6-speed Saab transmission conversion swap with, when cryo-treated and added with the limited slip differential, it can put down even more power and it does hold up a lot better.
Wow. You know, thank you so much, Brad, for letting me review your car. This was definitely an experience, and you know, I'm absolutely excited to make this video, and even more excited to see what videos I have to come. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Please like, subscribe to Iceketo. He does great work all the time.
Absolutely. And we are out. That was an awesome drive. It was definitely exciting, needless to say, and we all had a lot of fun, you know, although I did stall it a couple times and I did almost crash, just kidding. I mean, I only do that in my Mustang, but it was a fun time, and again, thank you so much, Brad, for letting me drive your car. And definitely like, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll see you later, guys.
Stay tuned for more.